Hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you another very quick, easy, and healthy meal that you can easily serve your dog. The other added benefit to this is that because it's eggs, it's very cheap, very affordable, and it's easy to kind of add in a lot of other healthy and nutritious elements. For example, what I'm actually starting with today, because I do give my dog raw egg yolks, and feel free to check out that video if you haven't. When I am doing the raw egg yolks, I always like to capture and save the egg whites. One, because it's not wasteful, and two, because I can now use it in another meal or snack like I'm about to do today. So what I have here are, I think this is egg whites from about 3 to 5 eggs that I gave my dog Macy yesterday. I always save them in an air-tight container in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it to my mixing bowl here. And then just to add a little more to it, because today I'm actually planning to add some veggies. So these are just some frozen broccoli and peas. And then I have some salad greens here. I don't know if this ever happens in your house, but we always have good intentions here. Like, we buy lots of fresh veggies, but of course we don't always eat them before they go bad or are close to going bad. And so this is actually organic mixed greens that I'm gonna chop up a little bit to add to the egg mixture omelet that I'm about to make today. So again, I'm just gonna add a little more to it, to my egg whites, by just adding a couple of more eggs. And then another one of my favorite things to do is to add herbs. I mean, obviously if you got fresh herbs, go for it, but there are a lot of herbs and seasonings that are actually really good and healthy for your dog, and not a lot of people know about that. So I'm a big fan of that, especially if your dog has arthritis and other things. It's good to kind of do some research and add those elements in whenever you can. So this is just the broccoli and peas I'm kind of adding in. You know, it's nothing fancy. And then I'm also gonna grab a small handful of the mixed greens. It doesn't take much. And you know, because greens kind of wilt as you cook them, you don't really need to shred them or chop them, but I'm just gonna break it down a little bit. And I'll do like 2 small handfuls of that. And I'm telling you, this is just such an affordable, healthy way to give your dog some real food. I mean, I'm at the point now where I feel like if I can't eat it, I'm not giving it to her. You know, a lot of the packaging and pictures you see on the front of, you know, the pet food products, whether it's dry food, canned food, whatever, you know, they paint these beautiful pictures of things like this, fresh eggs and veggies and whatnot. But what's actually in the pet food is far, far from it. Feel free to check out some resources that I always leave in links in my description, so you guys can, you know, do your own research and kind of learn kind of how I did. A lot of good books and reputable sites that kind of share a lot of this information. Oh, so what I'm adding now, this was just a little bit of basil. This is rosemary, and then I always like to do oregano. Because my dog Macy, she's actually a senior dog now, I tend to use quite a bit of turmeric. I don't use it as much when I do the eggs, but whenever I'm making any other kind of savory meal, I am a big fan of adding lots of turmeric. So I'm just gonna give this a good mix. And again, this is just the egg whites left over from the meal I prepared for her the other day with the raw egg yolk. I had set aside the egg whites to use again for this very purpose. And now to add to it, today it says obviously veggies and herbs. Now you can do anything else. If you have any other, you know, meats that you may have prepared, or really pretty much anything, or you can just do eggs by themselves. And just like you prepare any other egg, my pan was already preheated and oiled. And you guys, as always, you can't see her, but she is literally standing right here because she knows, and I'm sure you guys, if you cook for your dogs, they know when you're cooking for them. And she is anxiously waiting. And it's great. Again, it's quick, it's affordable, and it's nutritious. So you don't have to, you know, spend a lot of money on, you know, expensive meal subscriptions. I mean, it is, you know, fresh food, but you can do it yourself. It doesn't have to be so daunting and overwhelming. You really, really can. I've been doing it for years, and my dogs have never been healthier. And again, the affordability factor is just everything, you know, it's everything. It's affordable, and it's the best quality food. You're not getting high processed throwaway food, which is a lot of what, you know, food byproducts and whatnot, which is a lot of what goes into most pet foods. There's a great book called The Pet Food Nation and some other books. Check my description for the link. Excellent book. I mean, it's pretty horrific when you think about the stuff, the crap they put in pet food, and they paint a pretty picture, like I said, on the front of the package of what your pet is eating. It's pretty much trash, which is why the incidence of cancer in pets has gone up exponentially since the pet food industry, you know, became commercial. So again, like I always say, do your own research. You do not have to take my word for it. I'm just here to, you know, show you that there are a lot of quick and easy ways that you can make home prepared meals for your pet. Now, supplementing these healthy, nutritious meals with vitamins and other supplements that your pet needs is also very important. And I have some videos about that as well, so feel free to check those out. You know, a lot of naysayers will say it's not a balanced meal and there's no vitamins. But I'm telling you, the vitamins that you're getting in the pet food, that stuff is processed at high heat. They're synthetic. A lot of it is it's just no good. It's just checking the box so they can say technically certain things are in there, but the quality of it is really poor. So again, check out my other videos and some of the other links if you want some more information about, you know, how best to supplement. You know, consult with your vet if you have a vet that's more on the holistic side and kind of gets it. That's kind of what you want. But anyway, so here we go. And this is kind of a big meal. Now, I have a large breed dog. My dog Macy, she's a Shepherd Retriever mix. So she will easily and can easily eat everything that's in this pan. But if you have a smaller dog, obviously you can adjust your portions. You know, maybe fewer egg whites, fewer eggs. But you, like I said, you know your pet. So this is definitely done, and it looks beautiful. It's funny because sometimes when I'm cooking, the kids come and they're like, "Can I have some?" I'm like, "Well, I'll make you one, but this is actually for Macy." Because again, it's real food, and feeding your dog real food is doesn't get better than that. Especially when it's properly supplemented, and you know you kind of figured out what works for your dog and your family's budget. All right, so this looks amazing. All right, so here's her clean, dry bowl. Just so you can see, this is basic. I mean, it's just an omelet. If you've ever scrambled a egg or made an omelet, I don't make, you know, those perfect pretty ones. It's just, you know, getting it done, getting it in there, but it's gorgeous. Obviously, I'm gonna let this cool. You can also add, so usually I will add some of her vitamins to this. If you do anything else, you can add an egg yolk on top. I mean, it's just whatever you guys, you know, want to do. There's a lot of flexibility based on what your dog's needs are. But this is great, and she's gonna be very happy. Nothing goes to waste in this house. So there you have it. This meal probably costs less than $2, probably less than $1, because the eggs, the whole carton of eggs, I believe I got it at Target for $1.59. And then the produce, like I said, I kind of glean and pull from whatever we're not using in the house. Some things I do buy special for Macy, but all of it's affordable. You can do frozen. It's just, the sky's the limit. So there you go. Cheap, easy, healthy meal for your dog. Hope this was helpful, and come back and check out one of my other videos soon.